As a long story short, I finally found out that she was kind of, should I say, duping me, or like making off money from me, kind of, because I found out that the prices she was giving me were way too much. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new on this channel, welcome. Thanks for joining the family. I hope you subscribe to join the family because we give you great content here. If you're already part of the family, thanks so much for stopping by to check this video out. So this video is going to be kind of a different style to it. Today is going to be a chit chat, get ready with me. I'm going to chat with you guys whilst getting my makeup done, and we are going to talk about something very quite a pressing topic that I've been thinking about, sharing with you guys with my experiences and all that, what has been going on around me and all that. If this sounds interesting to you, stick with me and let's get straight into the video. So first off, I'm going to install this hair. This is my old wig. It's a closure unit, so I'm just going to, it's a frontal unit, sorry, so I'm just going to install this and we move on to discussing today's topic. Okay, so I think this is okay for now. I'm just going to tie it down and we move on to the makeup. Yes, so now we can start with today's topic. If you're in Africa, Ghana, we all know that most African countries, not just my country, really struggles with employment issues. That's most students after completion, even before we complete our tertiary education or whatever level of education we are in, we are thinking about how to get employment, the jobs we are going to do and everything, just because jobs are not readily available. Okay, like it's not like you are done and you are employed the next day. Jobs are not readily available, so it becomes a headache. People stay home. I personally know people who, after our first degree, have been in the house for more than 5 years. Guys, can you imagine? More than 5 years. And it has been a struggle. Employment has been a struggle, not just in Ghana, but across the globe. Okay, and when I was in final year, I started having this edge, okay, this interest in makeup and all that beauty stuff and everything. And frankly, I didn't think of it as a business back then. I just thought of it as a hobby, something, just making up, looking good and all that. But at a point, I just realized, that was after my final year, when I was doing my national service, I realized I could turn it into something that at least I can get something from. Okay, so I started, let me say, researching or trying to get more information about this whole makeup sector, makeup community and everything, and how you can make it into just not just a hobby, but you can make it into a business. So I started trying to find information, trying to learn it and all that. So I just decided I'm going to turn this passion of mine into a business. And yes, so that's how it all started, and by God's grace I've gotten this far. I've been getting so many questions, okay, about how much do you start with? I don't have money, how I know makeup is expensive, and starting any business is very expensive. Like, let's be frank, starting any business is expensive. Being an entrepreneur is actually a capital intensive kind of move. You have to get something, okay, to invest into the initial stage of your business for it to boom. So with finances, you can, personally, I started with my national service money. Okay, so I knew I wanted to do this. I knew that was what I really wanted to go into. So when I started my national service back in 2016, I started saving up some money. So I was able to save some money, but the initial money I used to start my business was just 300 Ghana cedis. I'm saying 300 Ghana cedis because back then it looked small. People, you see, you don't need to sit down and wait to get thousands before you start something. That's what I want to tell you guys. You don't need to sit down to get thousands. Somebody might say, oh no, I want to get 1,000 Ghana, I want to get 2,000 Ghana before I can start maybe my jewelry business, maybe my makeup business, maybe my hair business. But I didn't start with that amount of money. I started with just 300 Ghana cedis, and that is all I had back then. Okay, that's all the money I had. So I just decided, okay, let me pause here and start the makeup. Okay, so today I'm going to use my Cone Professional foundation, and I'm going to use this cute makeup foundation brush from Colorbox. This is how it looks like. Yes, this is what I'm going to use. So I'm just going to do it alongside, guys. Pardon me, I've never done a chit chat get ready with me, so this is new, but I'm just going to try and balance both the makeup and the chit chatting, if that makes sense. Yes, so I'm just going to apply my foundation. I just took a little bit of that and I'm going to apply that. Yes, so as I was saying, I didn't start with 1,000 Ghana. I didn't even start with even 500 Ghana cedis, guys. I started with 300 Ghana cedis because at that point in my life, that was the only money that I could afford. And because this thing was kind of not a dream that I was pursuing on my own, I wasn't also ready to ask my parents for money. I don't know why I didn't, but I just wanted to start something on my own. I don't know if that makes sense, but I just wanted to start something on my own, for it to be like my own, so that maybe even if after I started it I needed help financially, then I can go to my parents, because I wanted them to know I was serious about this. I wanted them to know I was committed to it. I wanted it to be mine. Okay, yes. So I just started with 300 Ghana cedis, and I had two options. Okay, so either the first option was either I use this 300 Ghana cedis that I have to go and learn how to do the makeup professionally. So a church mate back then was into the business, and she had started, I think, 2 years, and she was good. Yeah, she was good back then, and I really wanted to learn it. I just thought maybe if I learn it from somebody, I'm going to catch up early than just learning it on my own. Okay, learning it on my own might be a slow process, so maybe if I go and learn it from somebody, that's going to be better. So I remember I called this lady and I asked her, how much are you going to charge me if you are training me for makeup? And she gave me the price range, and frankly the least of them back in 2016 was 300 Ghana cedis. Guys, just imagine, that was all the money I had. So just how am I going to use that money to learn how to do the makeup without having any products? Like, because if I had enrolled in that training, fine, I'll be done within is it 2 weeks, but I wouldn't have any products to be practicing on my own, and I don't have any other money anywhere else to get products. So I was torn between getting some makeup products with the 300 Ghana I have to learn the makeup on my own, or going to train and finding extra money somewhere else to get the makeup products. So I'm going to do my brows, and it's just going to be the normal routine. I finally decided that I was going to learn the makeup on my own. I was just going to try and practice on myself, practice on friends, just try and get the hang on this makeup thing on my own, so that I'll use the 300 Ghana that I had at that time to buy some products. So that's what I did actually. And there was a lady at my church who was also into selling makeup products. So I told her, okay, this is all I have. Okay, this is all I have. You have to help me, because I had heard makeup is expensive. So even with the 300 Ghana cedis that I had, I wasn't so sure I was going to get everything, because makeup is expensive, we all know that. So I just went to her place. I told her I have 300 Ghana cedis. What can you give me? Like, what can I cover? What can I get? Foundation? Can I get powder? Maybe some eyebrow products, something just to start, because I was just eager to really like start doing practicing. I got like one product each. I didn't even get lashes back then. I didn't even have setting spray. I didn't even have a primer. That was what my money could buy at the point. So I just took it and I was like, fine, I'm just gonna roll with this. I'm going to start something. I just have to start something. And that's how I started like practicing with my face, with my friends, and that's how I will show you this. I had already primed my face with the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. Yes, so I'm going to define my brows. So I got this product and I started practicing. Since I was doing my national service back then, I'll practice on Saturdays when I'm free, when I'm done with cleaning and washing and everything. I just sit behind my mirror and try and create some looks. Back then I wasn't very active on social media, so I wasn't like the Instagram type that I will go there and maybe see some makeup looks here and there or videos. So I just had to resort to YouTube, and that was how I was also introduced into the YouTube community, YouTube space and all that. Yes, so I started watching videos from YouTube and practicing in my room and like trying to just be perfect. And it wasn't easy. I would say it wasn't easy because back then even I wasn't in a rush to get clients, maybe making people up and everything, but I just wanted even friends to practice on. And it was quite difficult for me because my friends were not on campus. Like, we had completed, most of them were out of Kumasi, so I had only one friend who was present in Kumasi, and she was also working. She was also doing her national service, so she was most of the times busy and all that. But when she was free, she could pass by, we do 1 or 2 looks and everything. I started investing a little bit more into, so when my national service pay comes, I take maybe 50 cedis, 100 cedis and get some extra products like a highlighter, like bronzers, like lashes and setting spray and all that. Fast forward, I think the next year, the following year, I was so fortunate to get my first bridal client. A photographer who was my friend, her sister's assistant was getting married, and she recommended me to the lady, and the lady accepted to book me, and that was my first bridal job, guys. My first bridal. Just imagine, like, the way I was so happy. I was so happy. So I'm going to set my face with this powder palette. This lady contacted me, and back then I didn't even have a price list. Like, I didn't have a price list. So when she called me, I had to quickly come up with something, some prizes, and I gave her the prize, and she bargained. Okay, she bargained, and we concluded on, how much was it back then? Like, was it 500 cedis? No, 400 cedis for both bridal and for both engagement and white wedding. Yeah, so that was the amount she paid me, and I did the makeup plus hair made of Anna and everything, and I was super happy because after that people started at least taking me serious because I had done a bridal job. So if somebody can entrust her face to me on her wedding day, why not you? Okay, why? What are you waiting for? Yeah, the following year I started getting not one but at least multiple bridal jobs and everything, and by God's grace till date I'm not where I want to get to, because where I want to get to, guys, but at least I'm at a place that I have a stable job of my own, something I can call my own, and I'm very grateful to God for that. I'm a full-time bridal makeup artist and hairstylist. I'm also into hair. I do makeup and hair together. So for my hair journey, guys, so that story. So a friend of mine on campus, so she started selling hair, and I'm a hair person. I really like good weaves, like I like hair. Okay, so I saw her on IG, and I was kind of interested. I wanted to buy some of the hair, and it just hit me that why don't I start a hair business as well, because I like hair. So why don't I add it to the makeup, because makeup mostly goes along with hair. So I contacted this lady, and we started. I showed my interest, and she told me, oh, that's fine, she can hook me up. Her sister is in China, so she's going to bring the hair, and I'll just pay for shipment, and the shipment is not much, so I should get a initial capital of 1,000 Ghana cedis, and with that I can just start with something. So as I said, back then I was still doing my national service. I didn't really have much. So for this, I spoke to my dad. About it. I told him, and before I spoke to him, my makeup business had taken off a bit, so he knew about it. That I was into, aside schooling, I was into some business kind of, yes. So I told him I want to add hair, I want to sell hair, so I need some money to start selling hair. He asked me how much I wanted. I told him 1,000 Ghana cedis, and he was able to get the money for me, and I invested it into my initial purchase of the hair. So I sent the money to this lady. She bought the hair, shipped it to me. Oh, I was happy, guys. I was so happy, because like when I completed my national service, I was torn between so many things. I wanted to go study abroad, I wanted to do journalism, I wanted to do law, because law was kind of my first love kind of thing. And I finally settled on applying for law. So I applied for LLB in the same school, Genniez, and by God's grace I got in. So I was in my first year when I started the hair business, and guys, my contour, I'm not seeing it. Yeah, so I was in my first year when I started the hair business, and so when the hair arrived, I started advertising. I had started my IG page as well. Was a bit active back then, started posting stuff. So yes, so I started advertising here and there, the lady, but at a point I realized I wasn't making any money from the hair, because when the hair comes after selling, I don't get much. I don't even get anything. And the lady kept on telling me, oh, I shouldn't worry, that's how it is, it's going to be fine, I shouldn't worry. So I continued for about a year and a half, and people used to also complain about my hair pieces being expensive. I was new to the hair business, and she was the one kind of guiding me through it. So anytime I complain, she tells me, oh, it will be better, but I wasn't getting better, guys. It wasn't getting better, I was getting worse. I wasn't getting anything out of all the hassle, because I had to go from hostel to hostel, room to room, trying to sell my hair bundles, and at the end of the day I don't make anything out of it. So again, I spoke to my dad, and he gave me an extra 1,000 Ghana cedis, so that makes 2,000 Ghana cedis that I had invested into this hair business. Okay, he gave me the money, I invested it. I was still not getting the return. I don't know, maybe the prices she was giving me were too much, so I decided I was going to look somewhere else, and that's what I did. For like getting to know about the hair business in general, so that it's not like I'm solely dependent on hair, yeah, for my information, for price ranges and all that. Not the long story short, I finally found out that she was kind of, should I say, duping me, or like making off money from me, kind of, because I found out that the prices she was giving me were way too much, guys. And I was paying like shipments more than 400 Ghana cedis, 500 for just 1,000 worth of hair. If you are into the hair business, you understand what I'm saying. 1,000 worth of hair is like something very small when it's being packaged, and I have to pay shipment like 600, 500 Ghana cedis. I decided to just venture into something, find vendors on my own, and by God's grace I was able to find some. I got the hair more cheaper, shipments more lesser and everything, and my prices drastically came down. So I ended up getting a whole lot of customers as well, and that was super great because my hair business also kicked off, and I was so happy about that. I'm really looking great. Really? It was a great move because back then most of my friends, my colleagues were in the house, like after our degree they were in the house looking for jobs, trying to get something to do, and it has been tough on some of them. If you are genuinely interested, you genuinely feel you have that, being a wig making, being it hair selling, being in makeup, jewelry, anything, just take the leap, trust God, invest the little that you have and start something, because our economies now and our governments now don't promise us employment. There is nothing like that. You don't just get out of school and get employment the next day, so you don't have to wait for somebody to bring employment to your doorstep. You have to start something. You just have to start something on your own and take it from there, and who knows. I'm going to highlight with this. I think the highlighter is very nice. Yeah, it's very can you see that? Start with wherever you are. Start with whatever you have in your hands. Don't wait for, because most of the times I speak with some colleagues of mine and they tell you, Genniez, I don't have money. Genniez, I have to get about 5,000 Ghana cedis. Genniez, I have to get about 2,000 Ghana cedis. And nobody started with that kind of money. If we are being frank, no entrepreneur started with that kind of money, having everything at once, just figuring it out in a day or something. Everybody started from somewhere. Everybody started with the little that they had. And so if you go to Instagram, if you go to Twitter, if you go to even on YouTube, and you see people making it in every day, they never built that in a day or something. They have been working at it for a long time before getting to where they are. So my advice is just start with whatever you have. Be consistent, be hardworking, and invest into it. Okay, when you get your initial monies, when you get initial profits and everything, you don't have to just be thinking about getting new shoes, getting new bags, getting trendy stuff. Invest into it, like pump back the money into the business, if you get what I'm saying. So any peso that I get, any CD that I get, I have to invest it back into the business, and that's what I've been doing. So my greatest advice is, 1, start with whatever you have. 2, whatever you get out of it, just reinvest it into the business. Be hardworking, believe in yourself, guys. Believe in yourself. Starting this, I had my doubts. By God's grace, I had supporting family. I have a very supportive boyfriend. Like, I have people who encourage me every step of the way. And by God's grace, Genniez Creationz has gotten here. We've not gotten anywhere, but at least. So just start something. Start something, okay? To the hair, let me just take this off and let's see. That's cute. That's cute. That's cute. So to complete the whole thing, I'm going to put this I got this from a friend, a colleague who is also in the jewelry business. We're both on campus and now she's into jewelries, guys. Take the bold step, okay, and just do it. So I got this jewelry from her. Check her page out on IG, guys. This is not sponsored, I'm just doing her a favor, okay? Trends and Glam on Instagram. Her jewelry is they are very classy and very affordable. This was like 25 Ghana cedis. You can just check her page on Instagram. She delivers everywhere. She's based in Accra, but she delivers, because she delivered these to me in Kumasi. This is how that looks. Oh, this is so pretty. And I got these earrings from her as well. Yeah, you see how cute that is. This is what we were able to achieve today. And what do you think about it? What do you think about this look? You can also check my hair page out, guys. So this hair is from Genniez Haven, Genniez_Haven. That's my hair page on Instagram. My makeup page is Genniez_Creationz_GH. You can check that out as well. You can send me a DM on any of the pages. I have my business contact there. You can also email me on GenniezCreationz@gmail.com if you want to purchase any piece of hair or book me for your bridal program. Yeah, but that's the end of today's video, guys. Thank you so much. I really had fun filming this video. Chit chat small, makeup small, hair small, and I really loved it. I hope you loved it too. If you love this video, give it a huge thumbs up. Share it to your friends so that they can come and also join the family, so that we can all vibe on my channel, okay? And also don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for sticking with me throughout this video. I know the video was all over the place, but I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much, and see you in my other video. Till then, bye.